استنى بسنته إلى يوم الدين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers. Alhamdulillah, today we inshallah ta'ala will start our journey where we stopped in lesson of SARF. Last week's two classes that we did review of all our fragments and the fail, and we tried to do a lot of examples. Probably we did 12, 13 ayahs from the different surahs of the Quran, and alhamdulillah most of the brothers are able to translate them properly. So that was our main goal to learn this, that when you listen to the ayahs and when you read the Quran, we try to understand them. And we stop and ponder and we think. I think that's how somehow it means that ponder, because a lot of times, the Shaykh that yesterday our Shaykh was giving a lecture saying that, to increase your iman, one of the ways to relate yourself with Quran and ponder upon the Quran, think about the Quran. But if you think, if you just know the meaning and think, sometimes it doesn't connect you, because if it is stories about prophets and everything, it's not going to affect you right away. But if you really stop and think that what Allah is trying to say, and if you know how to think, which you know inshallah now, so that's something that will connect you. You know that how to think, what to think, why Allah is saying like this way. And SARF is another stage of that. But in surfing, we know that it is a lot of memorization. We started with two families. So we'll go a quick review today, introduce the third family inshallah ta'ala, and tomorrow we'll finish the third family by doing some exercise. So that is the intention, and may Allah make it easy for all of us. So before we start the surf, we must know the pronoun chart, and I think all of you inshallah ta'ala know. So this is huwa, huma, hum. You should not have any confusion on this chart. This is the basic of pronoun chart. And as we know, the pronoun charts is so important for when you do the charts of fail. So this one, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu, all these things you should all know by your heart, to the back of your hand. Should not be any confusion, any struggle, in memorizing it. So that's the basic one, okay? Then we go about the fail chart, which is sometimes a bit confusing, because the fail chart we need to do sarf kabiri. So there's two types of sarf we learn. There's those 14 words that we learn, that's the main word, the 14 words, okay? We'll go through them. And then from each 14 word, picks up one of the chart. Each 14 is like a fishing. You put the bait and you get another big chart, okay? And all of those 14 words are the first word of this chart, the corner word. Most of it, because the he version basically. Then from that, we can all go through all the chart. That's why SARF, as I said, it's a machine of creating words. And once you know this family, these 14 words in your head, you look at any word in the Quran, and your job is to think, okay, which family it goes. Sometimes it will go to the one family, but it's probably the anta version, or it's probably antuma version, or it's probably hunna version. But okay, if I know hunna, then obviously I know the hiya version. And once you know the hiya version, then you know all the 14 words, you know the meaning of it. The main intention is to know the meaning of it. That's why we are learning the surf. So for the fail, huwa nasara, huma nasara, hum nasaru, hiya nasarat, huma nasarata, hunna nasarna, anta nasarta. The past tense always change at the back. Past means what? In Bangla we say past means pichone. Something pichone, right? The always change at the back. See, the word was nasara. But then when it's huma, like it is nasara with an alif. Nasarata, when it's the anta version, so the she version of the two. Hunna nasarna. The first na is still the same, okay? And it's changing at the back. Hum nasaru, okay? Anta nasarta, anti nasarti. So past tense always change. So this is one way to remember that. Past tense always change. The main word, so all the root words, the fail word that we learn, qatala, jahaba, jahada, all these things, they are actually past tense, mostly. The present tense always start with an iya or a ta, as we all know that. So that's for the real word. Because it's present tense, we add a iya and a ta. Okay? So the real word actually the past tense. But the past tense keep changing, with the chart at the toward the end. Okay, like this one, ana nasartu nahnu nasarna. Okay, so changing at the end like this. Okay, the present tense, which is but the present tense has little bit more complication because it could be light and lightest. So you can see that yansuru. So in the beginning we put extra letter ya. Yansuru. So it's already changing present tense, changing at the front also, and sometimes it changes at the back also. Both. Okay. So ya, anything start with ya and it's a fail, it is a present tense. Okay. Or it could be ta when it comes to the anta, the second person or the third person singular and dual. Like look at the hiya tan suru. Anta also tan suru. Isn't it? Hiya is tan suru and anta is also tan suru. Huma for the hiya one is the same as the huma for the masculine one also. Huma is sorry. Huma is tansurani and also tansurani. Even antuma is also tansurani. And this ani at the end, it is getting from our first child, muslimani, muslimaini. Remember that, the dual. The ani is coming there, but when it's become light and lightest, the noon gone. So only alif left. That's why tansura and tansura. These are a little bit complicated. So you have to look at them at least, once or twice a week, just to have a look. Okay, I still remember those things. Okay, because you will forget them because it's not very easy to remember unless you see them few times. Okay, but hunna is not ta. Hunna is yansurna. Hunna is yansurna. Okay, remember that. Okay, but antunna is tansurna. So that's the difference. The anta version and the hiya version is same for singular and dual. As you can see, hiya means she, tan, suru. Anta means you, masculine, and that is also tan suru. Okay, and antuma means you too, masculine. Tansurani. But huma means two of them, two of this women, two of these ladies. They are also tansurani. But the hunna change. Hunna yansurna, and antunna is tansurna. Okay, and also anti is a separate one. Anti is a unique one. Anti is tansurina. That's the only one with a re. Tansurina. Antuma is the tansurani and antunna is tansurna. Okay, and look at this. This one again, antunna is same as hunna. No, sorry, antunna is tansunna, is separate, not like this. Ansunna is tansun, that is yansunna, and the ana is ansuru, and nahnu is nansuru. Nahnu is nansuru. So this is the present tense chart, which is a bit complicated, but you just have to go through it again and again so that you remember it. If you don't do this one, it's going to be difficult for us to do SARF. SARF Kabili you can do, the 14 words will be easily memorized, but that's not the main goal. Each 14 words should connect to this one, because you will see different version of these words in this different. So you should know, okay, it is in that chart. It is in the present tense chart. Next one, that is also important, that is the past passive. Past passive, always remember, the root word keeps the same. The first two letters, most of the word is 3 letters, okay, or sometimes 4 letters. It's the U and E sound. U and E sound, and the last letter doesn't change, and if the word has a sukun, that also does not change. You keep it like this, okay? But it's a U and E sound. So anything in when you read the Quran, if you say you, like you means ya with a dhamma, that is a passive, and this is a past passive. If it is a U and E sound, if it is U and A sound, then it's present passive, past passive and present passive. Okay. So like nusira, hum. See all nu and si, then the noon and swad is changing. The main word was na, sa, ra. It became nu, si, ra. And when you're gonna do the other one, which is yan suru, it will be yun saru. Yun saru. So you will see that one, okay? So this is the past passive chart. This is present passive. The word in the present tense, it was yansuru. Yansuru. Okay, but this one is one yun. Always start with you, no problem. So anytime you see a ya or a ta starting with a dhamma, it is a passive. Then you have to decide with the E or A sound, is it a present passive or past passive? E is past, A is present. Simple as that. Okay. So yun saru, yun sarani, and whom yun saruna. Especially the whom version is very common in the Quran. Yun of this passive. Whom version is very common in the Quran because a lot of time Allah talking about all of us and all of the stories in there. So this yun saruna is very common. Like that form is very common. Other is also there, but that is also very, very common. Yun saranu, yun saruna. Okay. Now this was our first family we started before our holidays. Okay, Allama family. So Allama family, the quality of this family is that there is a shadda in the middle letter. Okay, it is like Nasara, but in the middle there is a shadda, so make it double sound. Okay, it's Allama. It's not Alama. It's Allama, and Allama is yu'allimu ta'liman fahuwa mu'allimun. We know the meaning of all of this, right? What is Allama means?
He taught.
He taught. He taught. Okay. What is yu'allimu means?
He's teaching.
He is teaching. It's a present tense. Again, present tense is a simple that yu'allimu. But careful one thing, yu'allamuna. It's yu'allimu. Yu'allimu. This is how it is. Why we don't know. This is how they thought this is going to be yu'allimu. Okay. So allama yu'allimu. Okay. Then ta'liman is teaching, and this is called master. This is called master, and this is when you learn ism. Remember the first lesson when you did what is ism? Ism could be a name, it be a place, adjective, adverb, and ideas. So this is like an idea. When you say to teach or teaching, sometimes we put to teaching, sometimes we put shon also, like submit becomes submission. Okay, recite becomes recitation. Okay, or to recite, same thing. It's just say a way to say it. And fahuwa muallimun is ism. What is it called? Ism fa'il. The one who's doing the fi'l, one who's feeling it. One who's doing the fi'l. So he's the guy who's teaching. He's a teacher. Mu'allimun. Mu'allimun. Okay. This was the first line, and this is the line where we have a past tense, we have a present tense, we have one idea, which is an asab, and then we have the word teach. Also, allama is just like a past tense. He taught, as Brother Jahid said, so it should have covered the whole past tense one. So huwa allama, huma allama, okay, hum allim allamu, and then here allama, just like this. Here allamat, huma allamata, all these things will be like this. You allimu, ta'liman is a nasab. Why they put it in nasab? It's just way they design the thing. But it could be a raf also. Talimun. It could be talimun, taliman, and talimin. So the first column of a Muslimun child. Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. Then we go to the second column also. Muslimani, talimani, talimaini, talimaini. But then we don't go to the third column. Don't go to the third, because third column is only for pupil. The meaning of the third column, masculine column of the Muslimun child, is something that means some people like Solehun, Sodekun, Kafirun, all that's human being. Okay? So because it's not a human being, it is like an idea to teach, we go to the last column of the feminine child. So it will be Talimatun, Talimatin, Talimatun. So, everybody understand? So two columns from the masculine child. When you bring sub kabir, meaning the other words also, we do the two column for the masculine child for singular and the dual, but then we jump to the third column. We don't say the third column of the masculine child. Doesn't make sense here, okay? And this one is again muallimun. It's also ism, the guy who's teaching, okay? And this is covers everything. This covers like Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin, Muslimani, 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 Muslima, Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina, okay? And this also has a feminine version also, okay? Feminine version also. Now the next line is we have the meaning also here. So, and this is called Fil Ma'adi. I think we all know that. Fil Mudare. This is master. That's what to teach, to teaching education. A teacher is ism file. Next, then we have, we're just saying 14 words from there, 9 words from there, and again 9 words from here. Okay? Fahuwa means, so he becomes. Now the next line is Ullima. Again, U and A sound. U and A sound is what, Sheffield? Which passive? Past or present? Past passive. Because it's U and E sound. Where is the E sound? You don't look at the last letter. Last second is still the same. But allama is ma is still there. But the second letter is changing. It became U and E. E always past. You know, A is present. Okay, E always past, A is present. Okay, so ullima, then the next one is present. You allamu. You allamu. U and A sound. See all of the A. You allamu. Okay, mim is still the same. Then taliman is the same. It's the same thing. Master is never changed. Fahuwa muallamun. Fahuwa muallamun. Okay, and this is a very important thing. So the ism file, and this is called, what is called, Brother Rubai? Ism maf'ul. Ism file. And just a difference of a haraka. Mu'allimun, mu'allamun. And it's completely changed the meaning of it. Okay? Because if you think that there's a one chord that the family that we're going to do today, we're going to do, one of the words is alhama. Alhama, in Surah Al-Takasur, how do you say? I forgot Surah Al-Hakum Al-Takasur, okay? Then also Alhama is there's another word, La tulhikum amwalukum wala awladukum. Alhama means to destroy something. Don't destroy, don't make your children away with this. Now, if you do that one, then it will be muhlikum, meaning the one who destroyer. And the muhlakum is one who's destroyed. So if you change the word, then you're making the destroyer and you're destroying the destroyer, So that's not the right thing. So one thing, because this is mean a teaching has been done to you. You are the student kind of here. That's the teacher, that's the student. Okay, so one haraka changes the thing. The ism mahful means this guy was done to. The action has been done to this person. Okay, so that's a bit important to remember. He taught okay, how this one, that's fine. Okay. Then we have the Hammada family, the same not family, so the same, another example of the Allama family. Hammada, Yuhammidu, Tahmidan, Muhammadun. This is how Muhammad, the name of Prophet is here, Muhammadun, so that's why we did this one. Hummida, Yuhammadu, Tahmidan, Muhammadan. Muhammadun. Okay, then Allama, this is the same thing. But here we have the Al-Amru, the command Al-Amru minhu, meaning the command from it. The command from it will be Al-Lim. And to make the command is easy, if you look at the second word on the first line, you Al-Limu, you forget about the you and put a A there, okay, forget the ya, then what is left? Al-Lim. Just make the sukun. Remember, command is always at the end, there's a sukun, because it has to be lightest, right? Command has to be the lightest. So the sukun will be there, and you is gone, this left to Al-Lim. And all of that is the same thing. This is a rule for all families. If you look at the second word, which is the present tense, and you take the you out from there, leave that as it is, make the last word as a haraka. If you want to remember quick way, okay? Or you can do that, just like when we did lightest, when we do the command in our basic unit, we say like take the ya off. If we cannot pronounce that, put it alif. If you cannot, you can do that way. But there's the easy way that you take the u out and just leave it like this and put the sukun in the last letter. Look at the second word always, then you will get the command. And forbid is the same thing. While nahu anhu la tuallim. And it's why it's two, because forbid is two for you. Okay. That's also for me, but you don't need to put the ta. And then wal zarfu minhu is the same word in the second line, muallamun. Zarfu minhu means, I think you all know, remember, zarfu means the place or the time when the action was done. So look at the same word, one who is doing the action is the teacher. One the action was done to is the student. And where it was done is the zarfu minhu, which is the same as the student. Okay? Sometimes it is the zarfu minhu, that this is where the thing happened. And this is the time it happened. Okay? So this was the Allama family. Very quickly, and we're running out of time. So this was the next family, Jahada family, with the family of our Jahid Bhai, right? Jahada family is Jahada, Yujahidu, the same Jihada. This family has no Shabda. But this family, the second letter is Alif. This is not a three-letter thing. Just like allama also 4 letter, right? Because the second letter repeat twice. Here also there's 4 letters. Don't think it's a 3 letter because there's an alif there. Jahada, okay? Qatala, okay? Bashara. All these words are there, okay? So like this bashara, nafaka, aqaba, hazara, ahada, okay? All these are same type of word and it's follow the same thing. Follow the same thing. And you can say fahu, the command is jahid, just like this. See, you jahidu, right? So I put a sukun and I take the ya out, right? You look at the second word, you jahidu, right? So my you is gone. Ja is still the same, he is still the same. Instead of do, I put a sukun. Jahid. Fight, struggle. Okay, la tujahid, mujahadun. Mujahadun. And this word, the idea, which is master, is 2 version in jahada. There's 2 master could happen. One is jihadan, like ta'liman jihad, or mujahadatan. It could be both of them. Okay, jihad. So this family has 2 type master. That's why there's a Y in between. This and this. Okay, jihadan wa mujahadatan. Okay, I know it's very hard to remember. You say, oh, so many things. How am I going to remember this? But if you go through this, and I think after the 3rd family, I was planning that we're going to do a small exercise that you guys will go through the Juz Amma. I know most of you probably know Juz Amma. Go through it and pick up the words. See which word from this 3 family that we learned, right? Like inna, anzalna, right? Anzalna. We'll talk about this one, like that family, okay? And there's a lot of words you'll find this, okay? Like allama, like kaffara, yukaffiru, that's another word. So you will find a lot of words like this, okay? So maybe we'll alter that. It's going to be a good thing for us. So if any of there's 37 surahs there, and small surahs probably don't find any words. So in total 30 surahs. If you take 3, if you take 3, if you take 3, if I take 3, just take 3 surahs for yourself. We'll decide inshallah tomorrow maybe, and then we'll go through them and see if we can find how many words. And we can make a list, and that will be beneficial for other people also, inshallah. Okay, with the meaning and everything. Okay, so today's family, this is the 3rd family that we're going to talk about, Aslama family. Okay, so the last family was the family of Jahid Bhai. This family is the family of our Imam Sheikh Aslam. Okay, so we have people, they have family are coming, alhamdulillah, good. So Aslam got married with a girl called Yuslim. Okay, why is not Yuslamu? We don't know, because his dad said you have to marry someone named Wislim, not Wislamu or Wislumu. Okay, it has to be a kasra. So Aslama, and the other quality of this one is this family has a sukun. First family has a shadda, allama. Second family has a alif, and very simple, jahada. Jahada. This one has a sukun. Aslama yuslimu islaman. So okay, so and their child they named Islam. Okay, the child is Islam. Okay, so aslama yuslimu islaman, and then another word like this, akhbara yukhbiru ikhbaran. But this aslama word, if you do the passive form, it doesn't make that kind of sense, because aslama means he submitted, he accepted Islam basically, right? Or he submitted in the real root word meaning, But if you think, okay, if you think like the passive way, something submitted has been done to him, it doesn't make that sense. That's why. But akbara is a good word. Akbara, do you know the meaning of akbara? Does it mean akbara meaning?
He got news.
Yeah, he informed. He got news. He informed. And khabar, after khabar, after khabar, just like akbara. Same thing. Okay. Akbara means he informed. Okay. Yukhbir means he is informing. Ikhbaran, to inform. Okay. Okay. And mukhbarun is the informer. Okay. Mukhbirun, not mukhbirun. Okay. So we'll go through that inshallah ta'ala. And there's other word also. I'm just giving the example of the word. Okay. Ashraka means doing shirk. Look at this, they're same family. Aslama and Ashraka, they're same family, but they're complete opposite thing, right? Aslama means to accept in Islam. Ashraka means, and from Aslama, obviously the 4th word, which is ism mafu, ism fail will be Muslimun. Muslimun, because it's li, because Yuslimu is li, okay? And the Muslamun will be the one. So that Muslamun doesn't make sense actually. Like if you think Muslamun means someone is become Muslim, someone Muslim has been done to him. So, but yukhbarun makes sense. He was informed. He is the informed person. Okay. So ashraka yushriku ishrakan fahuwa mushrikun. Okay, now you know where the mushrik coming from, right? And adraka is a word. We always know this word, Al-Qariya mal-Qariya wa ma adraka mal-Qariya. Adraka means to know. Same thing, similar like akbar. Adraka yudriku. Idrakan fahuwa mudrikun. Okay? Udrika, it will be udrika, okay? Then yudrika, and then fahuwa, it will be the same. And then the last one, yudrakun. Okay? Absara, this is also very common one. Absara yubsiru ibsaran fahuwa mubsirun. Okay? And then there will be ubsiru, and then yubsaru, and then ibsaran is still the same, and fahuwa mubsarun. Okay? And the command form is also interesting here because this is the command has a sukun. So the aslama become aslim. La to aslim. Aslim. Okay, look at this last word. As I said, the last rule. If you take the u out from the yuslimu, you got sukun with a sin. That's why we have to add an a. That was a rule. You can pronounce. You can say that, right? So aslim, and mim becomes a sukun again. Aslim, la to aslim. Okay, don't take Islam, and Muslimun is again the zarf mim. So okay, so ibsarun like this. So these are a few words I brought. Then inshallah we can do that. This is sarf sagir we are doing. When you do this 14 words, sarf sagir. But when you go inside of each of the chart, 14, 14, 14, that's called sarf kabir, bigger sarf. That's a big family. Okay. So
only that common form will be absir and adrik.
Yes, absir, and adrik. Absir and adrik. Absir means see. Adrik also means know, something like this. Okay, so this is the full version. Aslama yuslimu islaman fahuwa muslimun uslima. Look at the one. That's the second line is difficult. It's passive, Uslima yuslamu islaman fahuwa muslamun. Okay. Aslim, la to aslim, and muslim. Okay. So inshallah we'll stop here, and then tomorrow those other words that we have done, with those words we're gonna go to the sarf sagi. Okay. So I will give you a word, you tell the whole chart. Okay, if I give you the whole passive word, okay, Shiraz bhai, you okay for tomorrow? So we'll give you the yuslamu, you tell me what is the antuma feminine version of yuslamu. Okay, like this. Okay, so it will be a good practice. Instead of jumping, because sarf has nothing else to do. You have family, you memorize, and you have to remember these 14 words. But the thing is that you have to find out what it could be. What would be the anta version, hiya version, antuma version, hunna version. So this is what we're going to try to do inshallah tomorrow. And we can pick, we have already words. And this is also increase your vocabulary because already learning how many words. In this one, 5 words you learn here, right? You already know Islam means, akhbara ashraka now, okay? The mushrikun, adraka, ama adraka, so many times we learned. It's to know, do you even know what is your idea? Abasara also means to see. So 5 words we learn already today, inshallah, okay? So there's many other words like this. Aflaha, qad aflaha al-mu'minun. Which surah is that? Surah al-Muslimun, yes. So qad aflaha, qad means definitely done. Qad is a kind of a half. Aflaha means the day version. The aflaha al-mu'minun, that they already attained the success. Aflaha. So from aflaha, what will be the ism file for aflaha? Tell me. Yes, muflihun. Ulaika humul muflihun. Right? Muflihun is so common, right? In that Surah Al-Baqarah number 5 ayat started muflihun. So many places muflihun, Allah saying muflihun, right? So just like the aflaha becomes. And anqada. Which surah has the word anqada? Towards the end, small surah. Anybody remember? Anqada Zahara, yeah. Surah Inshirah. Okay. Alam nashrah laka sadrak wa wada'na anka wizrak. Okay. So Anqada means to weight something, and it's been like heavy, something to weight, to heavy anqada. So that's another one. Then we have there's a lot of words in this family actually, because it's sukun at the middle. I don't remember, but I'll get some more words tomorrow, inshallah. Okay, so you will find by yourself also, a lot of words are there. So inshallah we'll stop here. Tomorrow we do this sagi, okay, and we have to remember all these words. Like
It's on file.
it's a maful, yeah, it's a file.
Is that memorization of one is with shadda and
No, one is with E sound, one is with A sound, most of the time.
it is just memorization or coming from any formula in chart?
It's coming from the second word of the chart. The second of the, see, yuslimu, if you go to the next, I'll show you here.
I mean, yeah, here
Yeah.
is second word.
The second word, instead of you put a mu. That's the same. Because second word is yuslimu, that's why it's muslimun.
Okay, present.
Yeah, from present it goes to the ism file.
Yes, he is changing to Muslim.
Hmm?
Yes, he is should be the third one. EI is good, but the first one, this is exceptional.
Uslema.
For passive.
Oh yeah, that with Hamza and Alif.
The I mean the original word was with A,
Yeah.
so aslama, and this lam, the E and I is okay for passive, but is the exceptional here. I mean,
Yeah.
usually the first letter you don't change.
Yeah. No. First is u. Passive is always spelled u.
Nusiga, okay.
Passive is always u. Then what type of passive depends on E or A. E is past, A is present. Passive is always start with u. U is the only way, because all of the fail, most of the fail either like a or like an aflaha, adraka, okay, allama. Most of them are fatha. But they are fail with other things also, jahaba, jahada, jihada. So as she has been asking, if you look at the second words in both of them, use limu instead of yeah. If you put a mu, what does it become? Muslimu, which is muslimun, which is the light version of muslimun, basically, right? Here, yuslamu become muslamun. So it relates to the second word, is related to the ism file or ism maf'ul. Okay. So it's sarf. I think sarf kabil is not difficult, but sarf sagi, when you go to the whole chart, anta and hunna, this bit confusing. They're kind of similar thing, but we have to practice, inshallah ta'ala. Just to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Jazakallahu khairan, subhanakallahumma bihamdika, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.